For this next video, I'm going to show you step by step how to set up your WordPress website after you've actually done the installation of it. So I'm going to show you how to optimize it using plugins and other ways to make your site search engine friendly so you can maximize the targeted traffic that you receive. This step is extremely important to the overall success of the campaign. So to make this work, you need to go to your main website, so the domain name that you purchased and that you've installed WordPress on, and you'll use /wp-admin, wp-admin. So go ahead and put that into your address bar, or it will be the same link that you actually got after you installed your WordPress website automatically using one of the tools we talked about in the previous videos. So what you're going to do now is just plug in your username and your password that you use to set this up. So that's what I'm going to do here, is just plug in this information. And it'll take just a moment. Okay, and once you're logged in, you can actually go in, and it'll first ask you if you want to, change your password, or you could choose no thanks, but you can also do this at a later time. But sometimes, if you decide you want to change your password, this would be a spot to. Otherwise, if you entered it yourself, just choose no thanks and that will be just fine. So what we want to do here is we want to make this website more search engine friendly. So to do this, we need to do a couple of things. The first thing you want to do is you want to set up what's called the permalinks. So on the left hand side here over dashboard, you want to choose settings. Now what you want to choose inside settings here is you're going to notice it's going to tell you blog title, and it's going to tell you the tagline. So that's the first thing you want to take out, is take out that tagline. Make sure that your domain is in here with the www. That's great. Put in your main, an email address that you would check often. Then you can get notified when activity happens. Right here you can choose your time zone. And then right over here in this next step, you could choose how you want the date to post. So all these will be just fine, and then hit Save Changes. The next thing that I would do is come right down here on the left hand side under settings, and you want to look for something called permalinks. Inside permalinks, you want to make sure that custom structure is the option you choose, and you want to set it up so it looks like this. Custom structure, you want to do /% post name %/ That's going to make sure every single one of your posts includes the actual name of the post in your link, so it's going to look very search engine friendly. After you do that, you just want to select Save Changes. Now you would again go right back here to General, and under the blog title, you do want to make sure that it has your main keyword phrase, and then something like blog or review site, or just the name of the product or keyword phrase you're really targeting. So in this case, this is product fit specific, so you really want to use like the name of the product, because that's going to help you maximize that traffic. So Oakley gas can sunglasses, that would be a good one to use. So then come right down here again and choose Save Changes. So now what I'm going to do next is go ahead to the next process, which is to install some domain names so that you can actually make this system work for you. So what I like to do is go right on over and install some plugins. On the left hand side, you want to choose plugins, and you want to select add new. So here's a few plugins that I recommend that you go ahead and use. The first one is called All-in-One SEO. So you just type into the search term box All-in-One SEO, and then you can go ahead and choose Install. And then what you're going to do now is go ahead and choose Install Now. And it's going to say downloading, and then it says unpacking, then it will say installing the plugin. Usually it's going to go just like this if you're using Bluehost or HostGator. Some of the other hosts that you might be using may make you manually install it, but there are video tutorials that show you how to do that. But this one, as far as Bluehost, HostGator, they're really good about letting you actually automatically install it straight from the domain, or straight from the back end here. Then you want to choose Activate Plugin. So now that that's activated, you want to go down to the Hello Dolly plugin, and I recommend that you just delete that one. And then there's going to be another plugin here called a Keysmack or a Keysmack, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So just choose activate, but what you need to do here to make this work is you must enter a WordPress.com API key. So in order to do this, you need to actually just click on this, and I like to just open that in a new tab, and they will give you some instructions on how to do that. So you want to come over here and choose get your key. So I'll just open that in a new tab. And this is actually set up to make your blog run much more efficiently. So to grab your key, you do need to just log into your WordPress.com account. And if you are brand new, you can just choose sign up. And then they will actually take you through the process. So let me just plug in, kind of a sample here. You could put in your website name if you want. And then choose an email address. And then choose I've read the terms after you've read them. And then you could put just a username. Then choose next. Oh, looks like I'm already using that email. Okay, so I went ahead and plugged in my email address that I'm going to use. So that's what I've done, and then it's going to make me activate my account. So that'll take just a moment. Okay, so I got an email here to activate it. So after that, you just click on that link. And then what you're going to do now is come right back over here, and you need to actually log into your account. So that's what I'm going to do here, is just log into my account. Okay, so this is now set up. So now what you need to do is come up to where it says My Account, choose Global Dashboard. Inside Global Dashboard, you want to choose Profile. Once you're inside Profile, it's going to give you your WordPress.com API key. So you just want to copy this code. Oops, you just want to copy that again. And you want to come right over here to where it says a Keysmack configuration and paste that in there. And then go ahead and select Update Options. Okay, the options have been saved. So you can close that tab and go ahead and log out of your WordPress.com area. And then go back to where it says Plugins over here on the left hand side. And then the Keysmack is going to be activated now. So that plugin is important because it really will eliminate a lot of spam comments that you run into, so it'll make you run this more efficiently. So all-in-one SEO, a Keysmack, and the other couple plugins that I recommend you use are the following. Just go to Plugins, choose Add New, and then go ahead and choose Social Bookmarker. Okay, so I just did a search for Social Bookmarker, and this plugin here called Social Bookmarks, you can actually click on it to take a look at it. Will be what you want to look for. So it's going to just be called Social Bookmarks. You can just choose Install, and then go ahead and select Install Now. Now what you want to do is go back to where it says Plugins, and you'll see right there where it says it's been set up. And then the other plugin that you want to install is a Twitter type plugin. So just type in Twitter. And you want to go ahead and choose tweet this as the plugin. So go ahead and type in tweet this, and that'll be the plugin you want to choose. Then choose install. And then after that, go ahead and choose install now. And then after that, you're going to go over to where it says settings. And under the settings area, you'll choose all-in-one SEO. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and log in, or actually go over here to where it says plugin status and choose enabled. And for the home title, you want to put in the main title of your site, which is going to be your main keyword phrase. So Oakley, gas can, sunglasses, review, Xbox 360 system, whatever keyword phrase it is you're going for your product. Under description, you want to put in a good sentence or two description. So buy Oakley gas can sunglasses today and save this holiday or this year. You don't want to say holiday season because that could eliminate you the rest of the year. And then put keywords, go ahead and put those in, which would be your main keyword phrase. And then everything else could stay the same. You could, sometimes what I like to do here is actually take out blog title from post and page title. So then that way it'll just be whatever it is, that you've elected to choose there. Everything else will be just fine. Then choose update options. Okay, so that part will be complete. Now you just want to go over, choose visit the site. And you can kind of see how it's coming together here. Okay, so that is now how you go ahead and install your plugins. So all-in-one SEO is really an important one that you need, and then the other plugins will really help you as well, because it's important to have like your social bookmarking plugins. But the most important ones to really think about would be the all-in-one SEO, and then social bookmarks and tweet this. Those are more optional, but those also will really help you. And then a Keysmack will really make your life much, much easier. So that's how you go about installing plugins, how you go about making your site more search engine friendly, how you set it up so that you can actually maximize your traffic with your WordPress website. So we're going to go on to the next step of the process, which will be going about and selecting a theme for your site so you can actually get the ball rolling.